And we are live. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing all right wherever it is that you are. Let's see how you guys are doing. See who we have coming on here tonight. We're not going to do a long chat. I know you guys got stuff to do, and I'm a little bit busy myself. Hey, Doc, how are you doing? Hope everything is going all right with you. You feeling okay? Oh, you're at the volleyball game, surviving in Alabama. All right. Well, I hope you're having a good time. And Doc is still whooped. Hey, Christy, how are you doing this evening? Hope you are doing all right. It's been a busy day for me. Also, a bunch of stuff around the property, getting everything adjusted and tweaked. Had to do the pop-off valve on the hot water heater. Hot water heater is only 3 years old, but I had to I had to swap that thing over. Wasn't any big deal. We still the softball game's really loud. Okay. All good, buddy. Christy, you're still on this side of the dirt. You're above ground. Well, congratulations for being above ground. I just did what? Oh no, that was changing the run the piping because I thought perhaps it was just overpressured. So yesterday I turned the thermostats down on the hot water heater and it was still doing. I purged the tank and drained the tank and filled it back up and it was still doing it. And so I just broke down. And it had actually, it turns out we have a lot of sediment in the tank or in the water. I guess it would be considered hard water. The filter upstairs takes care of all that stuff, so I never really noticed it. And we had a lot of calcium deposits on that pop off valve. I kept it. I'm probably just going to soak it for a few weeks in vinegar and just see if it'll work. And if it cleans it up, I'll have one for a backup. So nothing terrible. They're $28. I bought a universal one, a brass pop off, and it, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't too terribly expensive. And all that, the new piping I'd put on there, I had to cut it, of course. So I just I reran it where it was a lot easier, and I didn't glue it this time because it's not really under pressure. I just popped it on there, and everything's good. And if it does come loose, I might prime it and not glue it. Oh, I just saw Donald Trump wins the Republican presidential caucus in Idaho. Did you guys know that? Just came in. Parents came over. We cooked steaks, and that was about it. Went to the gym, worked out. Okay, and there's a bunch of interesting stuff going on in the news. Sweden just joined NATO, which is weird to me. It's kind of disturbing because Sweden has always remained a neutrality, and that kind of balanced Western Europe a little bit. It's going to be interesting to see. There's a whole bunch of odd things happening over there, which roundabout could affect over here, especially, with everything that's happening. Yeah, Doc, they will, because I seem to recall most NATO allies are given nuclears or bases are established, and things are put there. Going to be interesting. But yep, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we just continue with doing the things that we can control. We'll see, but it will be very interesting to see. What else has been happening with you guys? Surviving in Alabama is at a volleyball game. Doc's kicking back. He's about whooped. Christy is above ground. That's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. You guys had dinner yet? Yeah. It warmed up a pretty good bit. I cleaned up one section of the property that had been accumulating junk. And so I've been moving it to our storage building on the property and getting all that cleared up. So it actually looks a little more manageable. A couple of burgers for dinner and a few pickles. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The Hooch went to, this was Friday. They have this huge Easter craft thing, Cottontails, in Birmingham at the BJCC, and they went and did that. Now you're out of bread. Well, I understand. But not a whole lot else is going on. I'm getting ready I got to do some canning later on this evening, some more beans and some more rice, and do them up. And got to do some more seeds this evening as well. So it's going to be, got to do a little bit of changing some wiring around down here also. And I did get ready for the hydroponics. I'm getting it all kind of straightened out. Got my template cut, and doesn't look like much. This is going to be the top of it. I like the reflective stuff that sits over the nutrient tank because it bounces the light back up under the plant. There we go. So that is about it. Trying to think. I just don't understand. Because it's showing I've got full. Well, let's see. Let's go over here. Let's try it over here. Got some new solar lights in. Not solar lights. Got some new grow lights in. There we go. We're doing a rolling tour. Any better? Better or worse? More or less? That's a trip to the eye doctor. Is that any better? Okay, yeah, I think that's a lot better because I don't really know. Okay, so far. Okay, that's good. All right, well, we'll just hang out here, and that's the not much of a background, but anyway, away she goes. So, what are you guys planning on doing the rest of the weekend? What do you have planned for tomorrow? Did I freeze up again? Hmm. Well, I guess that's okay. That's cool. Good stuff, Doc. You need bread. Just saying. You need bread. I'd get some bread if I was you. Oh, your car's still down, Christy? Well, dang. Mm, I understand. Sunday's probably going to be kind of low key for us as well. Mainly getting everything situated and cleared up around here, getting ready for the week. I think I got a doctor's appointment Monday, and I got to go listen to him tell me that I'm eating the wrong things and what poor condition I'm in, which is laughable. Um, Now I'm being sarcastic because he looks at me and says, "You can't. You're not supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat meat like that. Please." Um, I've been doing well. You guys know, and I posted some of the pictures of it. I've been doing a keto diet. Yeah, I know the feeling. I always schedule them early because it never fails. I think mine is for 8:30 Monday morning, and 8:30 Monday morning means I leave here at 6:30. It's about an hour away, but with traffic on a Monday, never fails. Um, so then um, you have to wait. Appointment's 8:30. You get in at 9, and he'll probably want to do some blood work. And yeah, and by then I'll get out of there about 12, including the drive home. For him to say, "I can't believe that your levels are so good with all that stuff that you eat." Yes. Yep. Yes, sir. No, he's a nice guy. He only believes in plant protein. I told him I don't eat a lot of if I eat I eat vegetables. I don't eat a lot. And it's all mostly protein, butter, eggs, cheese, meat, you know, all that stuff. Um Now mom and dad came over and we had dinner, and so I did have some mashed potatoes and had some broccoli. So got to do a liver function test, huh? Yeah. I understand. That's just the way it is. Um, I guess get it over with. Have you had any more problems with your with that monitor they sent you home with, or have you sent it back yet? Mailed it to them? I hope you get your car situation squared away soon, Christy. It can be a pain in the butt. Mm. Have they recommended you with a special diet doc because of your gallbladder? I think it's what, stay away from fatty foods, that kind of stuff. Okay, that's good stuff. Well, getting old beats the alternative, as opposed to you know, opting out. I guess my dad and I were talking about that today. So it's just, yeah, lay off the fats. Yeah. Uh, Never had a mechanic drag their feet like this. I don't know. Some, if you can find a good one, they're great. Um, that's the good luck. Um, Guys always say, I don't know how it is with women, but guys always say if you can find somebody that cuts your hair good that you like, somebody that can work on your car when you don't want to, and a good butcher. If you can get those three things, you're living good life. You're living a good life. Oh wow. That's a long time. When I had my put you on cholesterol meds, but you sure don't want to. I don't blame you. I understand. Yeah, I don't blame you. Especially, have y'all heard about all the shortages they're talking about with the pharmaceutical companies and all the problems they're having because of all the hacking for the middleman, the insurance agencies that are the go between the doctor's offices and the pharmacies. Um, but I mean, the meds are a lot of the stuff's back ordered and back ordered and back ordered. And some people are actually having to wait on, life supporting medications, um, critical stuff, like their heart medication and stuff like that, or they're on medication for um, kind of mental disorders and stuff like that. And they're not getting them. It's been there 2 months. Pfizer is getting hit a lot. I wonder why. They made someone mad in China, I guess, or it's just part of the package. Hey, redneck prepper. He gets his meds, 90-day supply, have 6 months put back on. Absolutely, that's how you try to do it. Yeah, some insurance companies will do that. Um, that's how I do my blood pressure medication, but I just about quit taking it because the exercising and everything and the working out and the healthier lifestyle, it's not too bad. Of course, the doctor will cringe when I tell him that. And I've got bottles of the, what is it? Enalapril benazepine 5. It's a really small dose, but so what you doing, redneck prepper? Good stuff. Good stuff. What'd you have? Oh yeah, the the generic blue pill. Pasta and ribs. Now that right there's a combination. That sounds pretty good. That sounds real good. Back tires are slanted, and the tires are going bad quick. That happened on my little Ford Fusion. I had like 300,000 miles on it, and it was the struts because the ones in the back were eating up. The back tires were eating up, and it was the struts. Uh, they'd had them, I guess, the life of the vehicle, so it was 300,000 miles on the struts. Uh, oh, that's good. Good. Glad you was able to get one. Uh, the commercial. Oh yeah, for the little blue pill. Yeah, yeah, I've seen those. Uh, most of them I have seen on YouTube. That's usually where I see most of those ads. Well, maybe they can figure it out easily, Christy. And the struts. I mean, mine were 80, $90 for the back one, something like that. Yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was a 2010 Ford Fusion. I mean, it wasn't a newer car, and that really seemed to help. And the guy that told me about it was the guy that sold me my tires because I used to buy old tires because I traveled so much, and I'd buy a set of a $30 tire at least once a month for traveling, and it had good tread on it, but it was eaten up, and it was at a Mexican tire shop down here in town, and the guy he said, "You know why this is doing this, don't you?" I said, "No, I have no idea." hit me with it. He said, your struts. He said they were worn to the point, and the tires were like doing that because the struts weren't supporting. Um, and I said, oh, cool. And it was very, it, he knew his stuff. It's an old Cadillac, 2003. Mm. Hey, Doc, do those 2003 Cadillacs, are those the ones with the airbags instead of in the back instead of the struts? Or did they still do that? Because some of them, instead of, they have like these inflatable bags under there. You don't have the. I hope it doesn't have the North Star engine on it. It's a pain in the rear to replace a lot of them. They were keeping the tires on. They weren't keeping the tires on the road. I hope it won't be too bad. The alternator is going to be $583. Oh gosh, yeah, I remember this conversation now. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess um, air struts. Thank you. Yeah, I was calling them bags. It's like a 3 hour job. I did a few of them. Doc is the one that has a lot more knowledge when it comes to the car department. Um, that's why I'll bounce stuff off of him. Oh, lights went out in the greenhouse. If I don't lose y'all, hang on, we'll walk over here. And all I've done so far is cleared out a bunch of space. It don't look like much right now, but I'm carving out. These are all the. This is kind of like the plant hospital for the ones that have become problems, and then these are the healthier ones. There's those, and then there's more, and then there's more here. That's the. I don't know if y'all can see it. There we go. All of those are basil. These are the tomatoes. And I got to fill these guys up in a little bit. And then I got to do, like I was saying, I got to do the beans and the rice. And that is going to be a full day for me. I'll probably get me another cup of coffee. They said it was tough last time they had the alternator replaced. Okay. Everyone at the shop wondered why I like Chryslers. It was easy and simple to work on. Yep. You still wish you had your little Ford Ranger truck. Yes, don't we all? Um, I never had a little Ford Ranger truck. I had a little Dodge Ram D50, little bitty thing, but it was a very stout little truck. And yes, the the exotic house plants have the uppity dirt. They have the dirt that you mix together, and it's and I again I was it had my loved it 86 Toyota 4x4 truck. Yep. Um, my favorite. I had a 1987 or an 88 Chevrolet S10 4x4, and it was the one It was the one that had the throttle body injection. That truck was fun. I bought mine. It's a Ford. It's a Ford F-150 XLT, and it had all the. I bought it used, and it has all the. I call them the pawpaw packages. All the kind of cool stuff on it, and it was 2014. That and uh, I think it was 9 or 10,000, something like that. And I was pleasantly surprised. Got an 86 Silverado for sale. Those are nice. Is it like a step side or a? Let me slide back over here. I might have a little bit more signal. No, I don't have any more signal here. You had over 50,000 4x4 dually tank. Oh yeah, those are nice. I always like the short wheelbase better. To me it looked better. Now that I got older and I have to haul crap, I understand the reasoning behind the long wheelbase, because I can actually fit an honest to goodness sheet of plywood in there. So yeah, I understand. Yep. I had no idea that there was several different sizes of a short wheelbase or short bed until I was talking to somebody about getting a truck cover, just one of those retractable truck covers, and they said, "Well, is it a 5'6", a 6 foot, or what was it, a 6'4"? And I'm like, I got no idea. It's a short wheelbase. He said, nope. He said it's not like that anymore. He said it's not a short wheel bed or a long wheel bed. It's there are different ones depending on what package and option set you get. I was like, I said, thank you. I said, I did not know that. It's the one, yeah. But that Ford's been a good truck, and it's got some miles on it, but you change the oil, and knock on wood, got to change the O2 sensors. Got to do that. Probably be something to do this week too. But other than that, it's not too terrible. Runs good. Gets 18 miles to the gallon, maybe 19. I do better in it than anybody else because I just don't drive that fast. Just small in the rear. There you go. There you go. Well, all right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up. I got a lot more to do. I'll probably put out a couple of more videos later this evening, and it'll be just doing some work down here. But thank you guys for coming by. We won't be doing a live stream tomorrow. Everybody will be gone at church and all that stuff. But I hope you guys have a good evening, and thank you for coming by. And we'll keep doing this. Doc says his Ram, when he goes to Florida, will get me 30 miles on the turnpike. And he likes large rears. There you go. And Christy, yep. There you go. Christy said, nice, Doc. I don't know if she's referring to the 30 miles to the gallon or the other comment. And ending on that note, you guys take it easy and have a good evening. Doc Falcon, Redneck Prepper, Christy, you guys take it easy. I'll see y'all.